When you meet Marianne Juguna, a 30-year-old lady dozing off at work or in a public transport, one will be quick to judge her as a lazy person, tired, or probably she is nursing hangovers, not knowing she's suffering from a rare condition known as narcolepsy. Her life has not been a walk in the park, from school life to her workplace. Many people thought she was weird.
First diagnosed when I was 18 years, but now the symptoms began when I was around 14 years in high school. I had just joined Form 1, and then I found when I was in class from morning, nilikuwa nasikia usingizi, like sikuwa natosheka na usingizi. I was waking up like I'm tired, and then inapata pia hata having breakfast or eating na sleep. I fall asleep while eating or drinking tea. Ama hata nikiwa kwa bafu nikioga usingizi nanipata like saa yoyote. When I'm walking to school usingizi nanipata. Of which at first I was ashamed kusema nini, especially nikioga ama nikitembea, because literally it shouldn't happen.
Narcoleptics don't have a sleep routine, neither do they have a timer in their bodies for sleeping. It just happens. Xavier Ochieng, a university student, has had narcolepsy and cataplexy, which is a brief episode of muscle weakness, for 6 years, and through these years, he has been a laughingstock to his peers. Teachers have severely punished him for being lazy and rude in class, thus dropping in performance.
I remember now this thing of dozing in class becoming so much that even the teacher now could not stand it. Several have been taken to the administration for disciplinary cases because you're one student who sleeps in class all the time. Yeah, you're taken out, given a punishment, come back after 10 minutes, there you are sleeping again. So I remember being punished severely at school. Yeah, by then you don't know what is happening to you. You go for medication, you're told like, sometimes you're even misdiagnosed. You have malaria, you're given painkillers. Painkillers, okay. But you to yourself, you know you don't have malaria. So.
Unlike Xavier, who has refused to share his condition with his parents for fear of being misunderstood, Chris Otieno, who also has a symptom of narcolepsy known as sleep paralysis, which is brief episodes of paralysis upon waking up or going to sleep, has shared with her mother, and to both of them, they thought it was not real, but the brain playing tricks on Chris until it happened so often.
The first time it happened, I was, I think, in high school, in Form 3. I woke up in the middle of the night, and then I was supposed to go to class. So I wanted to check my watch to check the time. And then I'm awake, I'm looking at my watch, and I cannot move. You feel like the first thought that comes to your mind is, am I dead? Because you cannot move, you can hear everything. You cannot move, you cannot blink, you cannot twitch your fingers, so you're like, am I dead? Then there's this fear. Then your heart starts beating, you can hear your heart like in your ears, you cannot move. And then as fast as it came, it's gone.
He mentioned it some time back while he was in high school that at times he finds himself not sleeping at night, and I thought maybe it's the environment of the school, or maybe he's reading, because he loves reading, so I thought he's into fiction books and Harry Potter, so I brushed it off and said, Chris, we unasomaga a lot of things, so maybe what you read is what you take to bed with you, and that's why you're dreaming of the moon, I don't know, crying and seeing the moon red. So I didn't know that it was something serious.
Professor Amayo, a leading neurologist in the country, has this to say on narcolepsy.
Narcolepsy means narco and lepsy. There are two components of that. One of them is excessive sleep, what we call excessive daytime sleep. That is somebody sleeping more than they are supposed to do, and they're sleeping during the day. Then on top of that, there are other things. Lepsy constitutes some other things. One of them is known as cataplexy. Cataplexy is paralysis, that somebody can just suddenly fall when they're standing. Then the other things is sleep paralysis, where at night they might just sleep and they find they are paralyzed, they cannot be able to wake up. And then the other part is hallucination. That means they can they can hear voices or see things. And when you combine those four, then it becomes narcolepsy.
What really causes narcolepsy?
Narcolepsy is really a genetic disorder. So it's something that happens in the genes, and there is lack of our substance called hypocretin, which goes down in the body system. And this is a system of arousal which keeps people awake. So once it's a defect, therefore people cannot keep awake, because it's a system that keeps you, you can be awake because of external stimuli. You're doing something, actively doing something, and that keeps you awake.
Sad and challenging as the condition may be, the 3 victims of narcolepsy are trying their best to lead a normal life despite the hardships they face on a daily basis. However, they have one common request to the Ministry of Education to find a way of accommodating narcoleptics, especially during national exams, and to create more awareness, and also for people to stop being too judgmental. For Switch TV, I am Sally Limo.